Well, I mean, you got a lot of work to do. If you get a couple guys on, you got some guys coming up that can hit the ball at the ballpark, and that's what we did. And get a huge hit from Mac. Even the homer before, kept us in the game, and then you get a huge one from Mac, and then a big one from Didi.
I'm going to ask about the homers in a second, but what's the anatomy of a rally like that, and how each guy sort of has to do his job to move the line along?
Well, that should be the mindset every at bat. Just do your job, and we talk about that. Just your job is to get on. Make sure you get on. If your job is to drive in the runs. Don't try to do too much. And I think each guy basically did his job and didn't try to do too much.
McCann was brought here with that right field porch in mind. When he steps up there in that situation, you're down 3, a couple of guys on. Is it flashing before your mind that, hey, maybe he can catch one here?
Well, you feel that you're in a pretty good spot when you're down 3 and you got some guys that are coming up that can hit the ball at the ballpark. And you feel that you have an opportunity. Alex hits the ball hard twice tonight. Doesn't really have anything to show for it with runners on. But then Mac, and it's, you look at that play that Alex hit. It's really good base running by Jacoby Ellsbury not to get doubled up, and that makes a difference.
And then after the walk to Castro for Didi to hit the way that he does, what about the way that he's matured and evolved into the player that he is now?
He just continues to make progress as a player, and that's what you want to see from young players, especially when they get a chance to play every day. Continue to make progress. Yeah, you're going to have some bumps. We understand that, but experienced, really good players have bumps. So don't hang your head and just keep going forward.
The other night when you lost a rough game, we said every loss counts for the same, but that one might sting a little more. When you win a game like this, how much better does it feel?
Well, it feels better, and I hope it gives you some momentum because we're in a tough stretch here, and I'm gonna say we need to win games.
Who else? Left, Joe.
How do you look back at Tanaka's performance today?
The one inning that he gave up the 4 runs, he left some balls up. He left some balls in the middle of the plate, some balls backed up on him, and they made him pay. He kind of settled down after that and kept him in check until he gave up another run. But it was not his best outing. But after giving up 5 and 3 innings, he kind of kept it there for a while, and that helped us out.
Right here, to your left, Joe.
How about the job Luis Cessa did tonight? Just 1 run, 3 innings.
Yeah, really good. He saved our bullpen and kept us still in the game. He did a nice job. So for him, it's got to be rewarding. It's his first win, big league win, and it was one in style.
Joe, what's going through your head when the team's kind of trailing all night and then in 1/2 inning just turns it around, 2 home runs?
Well, that's the game, and you have to understand that. And that's why, as a manager, I always try to stay even keel because things can change really quickly. And you can have a big lead in a game, and it can change quickly. And we've had some of these games against Texas. We had a wild one against them last year, and they're a good club that can score runs. But I believe we can score runs quickly, too, and that's what we did tonight.
Jack.
Joe, it obviously seems like a moot point now, but after McCann's first home run, as he was rounding first and second, he kind of grabbed his knee. What's going on with that?
Well, I mean, he's got a little tendonitis, and it just kind of grabbed at him. And we made sure that he was all right. He went and squatted, and he's fine. And, that's not abnormal for a catcher to have those type of things.
Wally.
Joe, this obviously could turn out to be an important win for you guys, but do you temper your enthusiasm a little bit because of the fact that, the team has at times shown some life and then fallen back?
Well, no, I mean, I don't think you temper your enthusiasm, but as I said earlier, Wally, I don't ever get too high or too low. I think every day is different, and you have to go out and do your job. But they should be excited in there. I mean, that's a big win for us, and that's a win that we really had to fight for, and we fought late. So they should be excited, and hopefully the emotion carries over.
Back right.
Joe, do you think it's better or worse that you have a quick turnaround with the emotional high and the win?
Oh, I think it's better. Obviously it's quick, and we've had some late nights, and but I always think it's good to get right back out there.